Hi, hello, and welcome to Top 7. Top 7, as you might be wondering, is a program that selects 7 products and chooses the best among all those 7 products. It might be anything from cars, gadgets, electronic goods to consumer products, everything we list out eventually. Many people ask why not top 10 or why not top 5, why top 7? The reason for this is top 5, if you take just 5 products, it will be very, very minimum. And if you take 10 products, it will be very high. So it is an intermediate level, that is the 7. So we make it as the top 7. Enough introduction, let's go into the matter. Today, we are going to test the performance bike that are available in India. We are going to put 7 performance bike under severe tests on various factors and see which one comes out as the best and which one comes out as the least based on 5 very important factors. Price, performance, versatility, comfort, and style. And at number 7, we have Hero ZMR. Although manufactured in India, it only managed to enter in the 7th slot. It scores average on everything, its looks, its style, and its price. But what it really lacks is the punch, the performance. The performance, although for a 223cc engine, is just 17.62 bhp, which is not enough compared to R15 or any other bikes. And not only that, the 223cc engine consumes a lot of fuel. So no wonder it's on the 7th place. At number 6, we have the classic. Now, not so classic, but modernized. It is the Thunderbird 500 from Royal Enfield. The Thunderbird's 350cc dual piston engine puts ahead of its competition in performance. Its style is really low, its comfort is really low, its handling is really low, but its performance and its price is more than adequate to make it come into the 6th slot of our top 7 performance bikes. Not only that, it has an history of more than 25 years, 30 years in the automobile sector of the India. And this is the bike that could reach a top speed of 180 km per hour, even which the modern bikes couldn't do. And also, it doesn't use any fuel injection, aerodynamics or any other thing, but could still beat the competition. So that is where it stands. Advertisers are welcome for this part. Please email us at top7.in@gmail.com. Next up, at number 5, the Honda CBR 250R. This bike is really a good looker. On the first sight itself, you will recognize it's really stylish. It has chrome strips and metallic paint everywhere that makes it look really cool. But the biggest problems is its price. It is priced at 1,65,000, which is a bit too high for this bike, and it can go head to head with the competition of Bullet when it comes to performance. But what it crucially lacks is versatility and comfort. When it comes to comfort, the cornering is a little bit of problem, because in corners it doesn't fall back like any other bike. It's a very narrow bike, so it does not corner very well, and also its versatility is low. You'll just have a meter console, your digital input thing, and that's it. There's no versatile features, especially in the CBR 250R. So, which firmly puts it to number 5. The KTM Duke. When I first see the bike, I wasn't necessarily impressed with its design, its style was not that much attractive. But when I took it for a ride, I see what a bike, what a comfort that it gives, what a character that it has. Wow, that really made me impressed. Though its style was a little bit not attractive, but I really like it. It doesn't have much options of the color, only the orange and the black color is available in KTM Duke, and it's all the things. But when it comes to the handling characteristics and comfort, it's really a king of all the other bikes, that I definitely has to say. When it comes to performance too, it is really cool. It has a 150cc fuel injected engine. As it's a street bike, its performance is a little bit less, but more than acceptable, to say the truth. And also it is a very versatile bike. I mean, when you see the meter console, you have lots and lots of information that any bike couldn't give. Simply, it has that much information. It has information on Tiretronics, it has information on suspension, it has information on all the other things, the fuel gauge, everything. So it's really a versatile bike too. So its price is equal to the Honda CBR, that is 1,67,000, but it still has fit in the place of 4th for its exuberant handling performance characteristics. Next up, at number 3, the bike which changed the Indian sports biking era. The bike which took the lead on the streets after its invention after 3 years. The bike which is still the most favorite bike inspired by many youngsters around India. The Ninja 250R. This bike has 8-valve liquid-cooled fuel-injected system with 250cc of cubic capacity, which gives you a raw power to reach top speeds of 220 km per hour. And its looks is also really great, and it is still the fastest accelerated bike in the whole country. And it is also the greatest bike when it comes to the comfort options, because you could do the cornering like no other bike. Its performance is good, its looks, that is the style is good, its comfort is good, but where it crucially lacks is what makes this bike to be in the 3rd position, that is the price. The price of a single Ninja 250R is more than 2,75,000 rupees, which firmly puts in its 3rd price. Apart from that, the versatility rating is also good for this bike, because it has not that much features in its console or other things, but it's more than enough for a bike rider. What you really need is to ride, but this bike has them all. But its price puts it on the 3rd position. There is no bike in the number 2 slot, so we skip to number 1, where 2 bikes go head to head in the 1st place. That is 2 bikes having only one position. That is 2 bikes which is the best among the best of all the entire bikes in the performance segment. Let's see what are them all. It is none other than the India's mighty and favorite R15 from Yamaha and the recently launched Pulsar 200 NS. Why R15 and the Pulsar 200 NS? It's because both are equivalent in factors like comfort, and versatility. But what the Pulsar lacks is what R15 has, and what R15 has is what Pulsar lacks. That is, in the performance and in terms of style. The R15 has style, but it lacks in performance offered by the Pulsar 200 NS. The R15, in addition, has the looks, but in which the Pulsar 200 NS doesn't have. It just looks like a commuter motorbike. So this is where they get head-to-head on the competition sector. And also, the Pulsar 200 lacks a fuel injection system, which they call it as a triple spark. However, this is not futuristic, but it, however, managed to enter into the first place because it didn't have the looks it needs, but it has the performance. But the R15 has both the performance and the looks, both are equal, but its price tag is really high. That is 1,30,000, in which the Pulsar is just 1 lakhs, which could save you more than 30,000 rupees. So this makes both of them go head to head in this competition, where the true successor is dependent on the choice of the customer or the consumer who is in favor of which bike they depend upon. That's it for this session, and click subscribe for more videos like this. And nextly, we are going to compare mid-range value for your money bikes, so stick to us. Alternatively, you could follow on Facebook, Twitter, and Google Plus by going to the links given below. Thank you, and see you at next session.